Supply chain risk. Change is inevitable in modern supply chain management, and risk management is essential to success. Risks evolve and become more prevalent with time. Risk exists in land, air, and ocean freight. They're inevitable and unavoidable. A poor grasp of hazards in your supply chain will increase freight spend and diminish the brand value. Here are the top dangers we believe your company needs to consider. Supply chain risk number 1: political and government changes. Political instability ranks 4.3 on a scale of 1 to 10 regarding its concern for the impact on global trade. It reflects only one area of concern, and changing political affiliations and governing parties in countries around the globe will increase the risk of a trade. What to do about this kind of supply chain risk? Maintain a stricter level of compliance in operations, even if governments allow for a less stringent approach. This reduce the risk of compliance violations and safeguard against the enforcement of new regulations. Supply chain risk number 2: economic instability. As economic instability represents another threat to global trade. And what to do about the supply chain risk? Consider ways to increase employment rates in countries you operate within. For example, consider launching apprenticeship programs, encouraging supply chain careers among secondary school students, and engaging with the community. Supply chain risk number 3: extreme weather events. Extreme weather events represent one of the most significant global risks to ocean freight.
However, global climate change indicates tropical storm threat is on the rise.
What to do about this kind of supply chain risk?
Shippers must re-evaluate ocean route use and determine which carriers can increase shipping and anticipation of tropical storms. This allows for a flexibility to scale back operations during tumultuous times.
Supply chain risk number 4: environmental risk.
Impact on the environment makes up another critical risk in global trade. As more laws are passed governing the environment, ocean freight carriers will come under greater scrutiny, says Dave Blanchard of Industry Week.
What to do about this kind of supply chain risk?
Source raw materials from reclamation centers where possible. Ensure all reclaimed products adhere to appropriate ISO standards and avoid the unnecessary disposal of waste that could otherwise be recycled.
Supply chain risk number 5: catastrophes. Catastrophes include human made and natural disasters that do not fall into the weather related category. For instance, earthquakes and famine are two catastrophes that may affect global trade. What to do about the supply chain risk? Develop a robust strategy for ensuring continuity following a catastrophe. This may include the devotion of resources to maintain operability, cloud based tools, and more. Supply chain risk number 6: connectivity.
In the 24/7 world of modern trade, global supply chain risks also exist within the connectivity of today's system. Although systems can be integrated through open source software, integration and modification of systems increase risk.
What to do about this kind of supply chain risk?
Create a backup data resource, decentralized data storage, ensure system connectivity is on secure network, eliminate vulnerabilities to your systems, such as encrypting personal PCs, tablets, and smartphones. When integrating systems, avoid unnecessary modifications and work with expert supply chain systems integrators to maximize efficiency and profitability.
Supply chain risk number 7: cyber attacks. Cyber attacks have become a predominant risk in modern supply chain management. Cyber attacks are also becoming a weapon for terrorists too. So any person, government, or agency could be working to undermine your digital footprint. What to do about this kind of supply chain risk? Choose supply chain systems vendors with a proven record of maintaining stringent cybersecurity protocols, including AES 256 encryption. Limit personal access to the system to those necessary for shipment processing and maintain the strong physical security of your facilities. Penetration testing and a strong IT team can also reduce your cyber attack risk. Supply chain risk number 8, data integrity and quality.
Data integrity refers to the quality and strength of data for use in supply chain management. The fear of a breach is omnipresent, but data integrity can be strengthened by sharing it with the proper supply chain partners.
What to do about this kind of supply chain risk?
Validate data for accuracy and timeliness. All data is bad data. Systems that leverage real time data monitoring can be a crucial step in increasing data integrity and quality. Also, consider using blockchain based technologies to eliminate erroneous changes in data retroactively. Shippers who switch to collaborate with data can increase data integrity and decrease ocean freight spending.
Supply chain risk number 9, supplier consistency. Only 45% of suppliers can continue operating after a disaster. Disruption in supplier consistency may result from any risk coming to fruition. Supplier consistency applies to manufacturers as well. Raw and reclaimed materials are subject to disruption risk. What to do about this kind of supply chain risk? Procurement departments must take the full burden of ensuring supplier consistency. This is possible through the creation of a diverse supplier network. Shippers should also expand available carrier routes to meet changes in suppliers' use. Supply chain risk number 10, transport loss.
Where risks exist, the risk of losing the ability to transport goods exists. Even carriers with strong networks may suffer setbacks considering risk. So having a plan to overcome these issues is the key to success.
What to do about this kind of supply chain risk?
Benchmark ocean freight rates to know if you are getting a competitive price. Next, identify the carriers that service your ports and explore other carrier contracts and services that can be used when current carriers are unavailable. Furthermore, shippers should purchase cargo or freight insurance to create a safety net. This also reimburses customers or B2B partners for lost freight and missed delivery deadlines. Once again, these are the top dangers we believe that your company needs to consider. First, political and government changes, economic stability, extreme weather events, environmental risks, catastrophes, connectivity, cyber attacks, data integrity and quality, supplier consistency, and lastly, transport loss.
This is not the only risk that international business encounter. There are a lot, but we only focus on the common danger or risk that mostly of the businesses encountered.
In businesses, there are different barriers that you may encounter along the way, but you need to consider the possible ways to avoid or prevent those barriers. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. Thanks for watching.